So it's been a bloody busy week on Twitter. Rich Lux, a couple of videos came out from his past. I'll put that in air quotes because one of the videos was allegedly from nearly 6 months ago or less, so take that as you will. In this video, I'll be putting all the clips of the lives together. I will also be doing a breakdown with timestamps included of Rich Lux's response video, and then in chronological order, all of this will be out so you guys can see how it went down on Twitter, including his peers and fellow drama channels and their response to these allegations, I suppose, or these videos coming out and getting a lot of heat.
And I just kind of feel like, girl, can you have a baby, run a makeup line, then put up with your boyfriend, and then the YouTube gig? It seems like a lot. So I just kind of feel like there comes a point in a woman's career, either you choose to like be career focused or you choose to be like family oriented, family driven, right? Imagine standing a racist. Well, girl, you know what? First of all, and not that he is, but if he was, and ain't nothing wrong with being a racist, girl. Being a racist is frowned upon. No one likes a racist, but last time I checked, it's not illegal to be a racist. There are people out there who are loud and proud that they're racist all day long.
Rich Lux tweeted out September 15th, "Oh my gosh, are you serious, you guys? Okay, I'm not a racist. People taking clips out of contents. When I said it's not illegal to be racist, what they don't point out is I also said the next day to further clarify that it's not right. It be the same people coming for me every day, and if you're upset by the drama, I want to apologise. I know in my heart I'm not a racist." Dustin Daly tweeted out on September 15, "Stop tagging me in the shit about Rich. I told him when he said that shit about racism in his video that it was dumb as fuck. Y'all know I don't condone fuckery, and that's fuckery at its finest. Like, what more do you want me to say? Want me to paddle him? I'm not his keeper, lol." Nick Snyder tweeted out on September 15th, "Hi everyone who keeps tagging me in the video of Rich Lux saying it's not illegal to be racist. This video was from before Rich and I were even on speaking terms. I just found out about it a few weeks ago, and when I did, I told him it wasn't a smart thing to say. That's the tea. Knowing Rich personally to the point we talk every day and I've spent many hours together, I 100% do not think that Rich is racist. I think he made a stupid comment in a video without thinking of the repercussions. From what I understand, Rich apologised for the video the next day after receiving backlash. I cannot say what video the apology would be in as I do not know the title. I don't even know what the video comment was made in." T-Spill tweeted on September 15th, "I've been receiving DMs all day asking if I condone what Rich Lux said in his video last year. Of course I don't. Just because something isn't illegal doesn't make it right. That's period." Petty Page quote tweeted Rich Lux on September 15th and said apparently he clarified his point in a second video, "Y'all happy?" On September 15th, Petty Page also tweeted out, "I spoke to Rich about this at the time around a year ago. I don't agree with what he said. I don't believe Margot talks to Rich at all, and Martin has a long-standing feud with Rich, and the pair haven't spoken properly in years." Petty Page also tweeted out, "Listen, at the end of the day, don't demand shit from me because I don't demand shit from you. If you hate Rich, that's fine. You don't need to convince me to do the same." Smokey Glow tweeted out on the 15th as well, "I guess I'm just confused because whether it's illegal or not is irrelevant. Firing someone for being gay is still legal in some states. It's about morals and values, and racist accusations / proof have to be taken more seriously than that. On top of that, Laura Lee tweeted racist shit in 2012 and she's still cancelled. I'm not saying what she did is okay or that she shouldn't have gotten it so bad, but to act like this isn't a big deal is disheartening when if this was JC, he'd be losing another million subs."
Drama channels selectively reporting drama. What the fuck is that?
Tell him, Rich.
On September 18th, 2019, he posted a video called "Getting Some Things Off My Chest." And I am going to break that down for you guys now. I'll put some timestamps up on the screen for you, and so you can refer to them, and if you want to cross-reference with the video and save a bit of time, because it is a 20-minute long video. So let's get into it. Minute 1 was pretty much about people saying that I am fake. I am not. I belong to a car club. 2 minutes in, it isn't anyone's business about my cars. I rent them because I belong to a car club. 2 minutes 30, this car club is exclusive and costs more than owning my own car. 3 minutes, when I use these cars and post pictures of them on Instagram, I am not trying to portray that I own these cars. 3 minutes 30, reputation is being tarnished because of the car issue. People apparently calling the car club and saying Rich is pretending he owns the cars in an attempt to get his membership cancelled. I haven't seen any proof of it, but I do actually understand, but that's probably a hard thing to actually provide proof for. But whatever. 4 minutes in, he wanted to touch on the rumour of him being misogynistic, and that was in the video that I posted, that was in the clips before. 4 minutes 30. In the video, he was saying how Jaclyn Hill and Laura Lee weren't pregnant in his opinion. He wasn't able to get out the full point and said that motherhood may change these women to be less focused on themselves. And I'm quoting directly, and he said, I don't see them as mothers. So at 6 minutes 40, another direct quote, he says women can have babies and careers. He says he wasn't speaking on all women in the clip and reiterates that he was only speaking on the 2 women who were like the subject of the video, being Jaclyn Hill and Laura Lee. 7 minutes 20, he starts to address the rumours about racism, which honestly, like, that was the stuff that I had seen a bit more public than all the rest of these things. I mean, I did see the misogyny video, but I did think the racism thing was a lot bigger, so I don't know why it took 7 minutes 20 to get into it. Anyways, he said people are saying that I said the N-word. Apparently this has already been talked about in the past. I'll probably cut and find that video at some point. 8 minutes in, he talks about friends jumping on and exposing him when small things like this come up. This is the main reason that he has people sign NDAs when he hangs out with them. At 9 minutes in, he says that he needs 2 assistants to help him because your boy's busy. 10 minutes, he actually starts to go through the house where the video happened, where he allegedly called his assistant the N-word. He did make a very strong point, I thought, to mention I am in my home, and kind of I thought that he was setting the viewers up to feel some sort of way to try and empathise with him being in a relaxed state. At 10 minutes 30, he talks about his assistant going live, and he said, another direct quote was, trying to say the arcade was his. People were screen recording his live and were saying it sounds like Rich Lux said the N-word. At 11 minutes 12, he left the camera where it was when his other assistant was filming on the live stream and started to yell his assistant's name, Issa. Rich Lux starts to show the video that was shown previously. At this point, I'm actually even more convinced that he did in fact say the N-word in the first video. Like, I just don't think him recreating the situation helped at all. 12 minutes in, Rich is sitting showing the video and asks his employees for their version of events, even though Issa didn't even work for him at the time. Fong mentions he is proud to work for Rich Lux. 13 minutes in, for some reason that clip has now turned into, oh, you said the N-word. 13:30, other employer, Issa, I think he's a black man. I've just put POC because I'm not 100% sure of his racial identity. Also steps in and gives a character reference for Rich. He also notes that he was not present at the time of the clip. That was Rich's old assistant Elton, says he wouldn't work for Rich Lux if he was a racist. 14 minutes in, Rich seems to lead his employee to tell them who you are. Then goes to say that his previous personal assistant was African American and new one is African American and his trainer is African American. So there you go, he can't be racist. 14:20. But I'm not just trying to throw that in there, said Rich, after throwing in all the African American and people of colour that he works with. Rich has since enforced more professional boundaries with his employees and hopes that clears things up for people. 15 minutes, Rich knows people still think he said the N-word and apparently he is okay with taking the L, but Rich and Fong talk more about how Rich isn't a racist. 16 minutes, Rich wants to be open and trusting and this experience has sucked. He's learned he can't trust certain people. 17 minutes. Some people are going to go back and rewatch the video and say that Rich didn't say the N-word, but some are going to say he did still. I want to apologise, but I know that still won't be good enough. 17:30 cuts to him again recreating by yelling Issa, even though Issa didn't even work for him. 18 minutes, there are people I could point to specifically that are trying to bring me down, but I'm not gonna do that after he just did that. 19 minutes 30, and this is pretty much the end of the apology. Rich ends it and says he feels hurt, torn down, because things he chose to say came back to bite him in the butt. Sick apology.
All you stupid hoes talking about Valentine's and shit. Nigga, fuck Valentine's.
Okay, so that video that you just saw was Rich once again saying the N-word. This was in an old skit that he had posted. So on September 17th, I tagged a bunch of the drama channels, Rich Luck's page, Christy, Ashley Kyle, Nick Snyder and Dustin Daly in the video. Ashley replied and said, "This is my first time seeing this video." Nick Snyder replied and said, "Haven't seen the clip before, however, I do know the voice in the clip is not of his assistant." I replied saying, "I am a bit more concerned with a voice I hear saying a racial slur. Thanks for the context though, it does help a little bit." Nick Snyder responded and said, "Obviously just providing context to it since the original tweet had it wrong." Nick Snyder tweeted on 17th, shortly after that Twitter interaction, said, "Let me address this before I go to bed. Yes, I have seen the video of Rich Lux that is being passed around. This is the first time I'm seeing it. I will talk with Rich when I see him. No, I won't be doing your bidding by making a video. That's not what friends do. You can call me a hypocrite all you want because I discuss others that have used certain language but won't regarding my friend. Maybe you should get some real friends that pull you to the side and talk to you like an adult." He also kept tweeting, "I honestly find it hilarious. Every drama channel that was tagged to comment on the Rich Lux drama commented on the Rich drama, but that's not good enough. Oh, it's not good enough because we didn't drag him. Fuck out of here with your logic." Ashley Kyle tweeted out on the 17th as well. Video is uploaded for the morning. Yes, I have seen the video of Rich Lux that is going around now, and yes, I text him what friends do, and I'll talk to him like a friend would and tell him my thoughts and go from there. End of. Let me also add, I don't condone it. I'm actually shocked and don't know what to think, to be honest. It's completely disturbing to hear. I'm disappointed to say the least, and I'll leave it at that for now. Good night, everyone. T-Spill tweeted out on the 18th, "I've been tagged in a lot of drama regarding Rich Lux and accusing me of condoning what he said, and because he's in the same community as me. Once again, I don't condone it, and it's disappointing. I see he has apologized and took accountability. It's not my apology to accept. Accept it if you feel he has changed and grown since then, or don't. Both options are understandable. Please stop tagging me in these videos and demanding an instant response." September 18th, Nick Snyder tweeted out again, "It's sad, but I won't turn my back on my friend." Dustin Daly tweeted on September 18th, "LeMayo, just last week y'all were saying cancel culture is cancelled, but look at you now for fuck's sake though. Rich saying what he said ain't got shit to do with me, and anyone knows. I wouldn't agree with that or support it or endorse it. Y'all want me to drag him? I'm screwed either way." September 18th, Dustin Daly saying, "I'm disappointed would be a huge understatement." Someone responded and obviously asked him why. He responded and said, "Because I think what he said was wrong. He needed to address it. I'm no one's yes man. He addressed it. Now people can accept it or move on. It's their choice." Kept tweeting, "Can't accept the apology because it wasn't for him, and he's glad that he addressed it." Petty Page tweeted out on September 18th, "With an A or a hard I, it's all the same to me. Y'all know that. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I hope he uses this as a learning experience and removes it from his vocabulary indefinitely. Only time will tell." Dustin responded and said, "Watch out, I'm getting dragged for saying basically the same thing." Laughing about it, whatever. It's not that funny. T-Bar Alley went on the other side of things and started looking into Kardashian, the account that posted a video of Rich saying the N-word, and looked into their history and found that they had said the N-word as well. And these are those tweets. I'm not going to read them out. T-Bar Ali tweeted out and said, "I saw someone in Kardashian comments complaining that these receipts from 2012 were being dug up. Well, you guys hold receipts from 2006 over Jeffrey's head and refuse to let it go, so why should we let this 2012 shit shit go. And hashtagged keep the same energy, which sounds just like what's happening at the moment, but whatever. Ali retweeted on the same day, y'all, I can't with this outrage. Just say you don't like the boy and go. Was he wrong? Sure, but y'all act so damn innocent. Stop acting like you've never said some silly shit you knew full well you shouldn't say around friends. Calm the fuck down, Boots. September 19th, responding to Nick Snyder, Ali said, all I know is if I fucked up, I would not want to be friends with someone who drags me on camera without addressing me privately first. Dustin Daly tweeted out, the moment where this person's foot was put directly in their mouth, note, this is not me endorsing Rich or using this as a way to say we got you, but if you're going to call out someone else, clean your side of the street first. Just like Dustin's is definitely clean before he gets on YouTube and posts any sort of video. Kardashian issued a prompt apology on September 18th as well and said, I just want to clarify, when I was younger growing up Iranian American and being called a sand my whole life, I thought that gave me an excuse to run around and say the N-word freely. I can only say that is something I have discontinued from my vocabulary for years now. I have learned this is not a word for me to ever say, and really no one should say. This is a message to my POC. I wholeheartedly apologize. You have every right and every fiber of your being to be mad at me and to hate me because of my ignorance.
So while people in glass houses should not throw stones, just because their house is shattered doesn't make what they say any less relevant.
In my next video, I'll be covering the most recent issues coming up with Rich and his use of racial slurs again. I have statements from Petty Page, It's Tea Time, Estella, and a number of other people of colour within the community and some followers and subscribers who wanted their voice shared. Thank you so much for subscribing. I just hit 150 like last week or something. I think I missed it, but thank you so much for subscribing and supporting me. Let me know if there's anything I need to do to change my content up, and I'll work on it. I'm still learning, so let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.